Man, do I have a lot to talk about today. Good morning and happy Tuesday, everyone. So, it's the end of the month. It's September 30th. That's crazy. I mean, it really does feel like just yesterday I was at the lake doing this video for the month of August. And from that moment on, things just flew by. In a good way, though. Yeah, there were some highs and lows to be sure, and I'll get to those in a minute. Before I do that, let's get to the low and high act of kindness now. Let's see, what is my low? I did stay in bed a little bit too long, longer than I would have wanted, I suppose. And I also took way too long in procrastinating on doing a post. Basically, it was a photo dump I did on Facebook that I should have done like a while ago, but I got done. That was awesome. My high was I talked to my mom last night. That was great. And my act of kindness was I held the door for someone yesterday. Also, when I was shopping, I was about to grab a shopping cart, but there was someone behind me. So I gave that person behind me the shopping cart before I grabbed one for myself. And darn it, the darn lights up. The white line of death is on. Yeah. It's not a red ring, it's a white line. There we go. I hate when that thing shows up. Why is it? Seriously, why did it need to be there? So, first things first, let's get to the last two NFL picks I made this past week. I was 9-4-1 going into yesterday, and I got both picks right. I predicted the Dolphins and the Broncos would win. They did. So now, my overall record for this week is 11-4-1. Now, when you add everything up together, my new record for the season is 36 plus 11 is 47. 12 plus 4 is 16, and obviously 1. So, the new overall record for this season so far is 47, 16, and 1. Because there was a tie on between the Cowboys and the Packers. So I got make sure I keep up and remembering that stuff. Now, with all that said, we have much to discuss, don't we? First things first, we have a new One Piece. No, we had a One Piece manga chapter yesterday. We have a new Hot Ones guest. I believe this is the 27th Hot Ones guest of 2025. I think it is. Let me double check. Look at my notes right here. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the 33rd Hot Ones guest of 2025. I'm sorry. 27 would be the number of One Piece manga chapters this year. I'm sorry. But yes, this would be Hot Ones guest number 33 on the year. And that guest, you know what? Before I do this, funny story. I have no idea why this happened, but I woke up this morning, and for whatever reason, I thought this week's guest was going to be Johnny Galecki. You know, Leonard from The Big Bang Theory, as well as Rusty from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be cool to see him on Hot Ones, but it's not going to be him. I don't know why, just Johnny Galecki popped in my head. I like Johnny Galecki. Johnny Galecki's cool. We like him. So the 33rd First We Feast Hot Ones Yes of 2025 is... Dude! No way! It's Channing Tatum! It'll be Channing Tatum, bro! Wait, I think he's promoting like that one roofer movie. Like, where his character hides in a Toys R Us. My God, man, Toys R Us, I remember. We used to have one of those. They don't really exist anymore. Sometimes getting old is so sad. Hold on. What's the name of that movie he's doing it? Channing Tatum. Okay, he's promoting... I know he's promoting that one movie that's about to be... Roof Man. Okay, Roof Man. That's, yeah, where, he steals something and he hides in a Toys R Us. So, yeah. I mean, that's obviously why he's on Hot Ones to promote the movie, but if you look at his filmography, you know, Magic Mike, the 21 Jump Street movies. Oh, actually, oh gosh. To this day, the hardest I've ever laughed at anything Channing Tatum's ever done was one particular scene in 22 Jump Street. It's when he finds out that Schmidt, played by Jonah Hill, had relations with the captain's daughter. The captain's played by Ice Cube, and Channing Tatum like, oh shit, that makes me laugh every time. Oh man, I remember seeing that in the theater years ago, and like I almost couldn't contain my laughter. It was just so awesome. Yeah. Actually, if I recall correctly, 22 Jump Street also came out the same weekend as How to Train Your Dragon 2. That was a good weekend for movies. I saw them both in the theater, and as you can imagine, both movies were awesome. Man, I should be doing more movies videos. Like, you know, the 21 of the Jump Street movies, of the How to Train Your Dragon movies. I should. I mean, here's the thing. I could do them now. In fact, nothing really would stop me from doing that, but I really would be going off of memory from the last time I saw them. And it's been years since I've seen any of those movies. Whenever I do a movies, I always see the movie first so it's fresh in my head, and then I'm able to do it. That's why, like, the day after I saw Superman, I was able to talk about that because I just seen it. Same thing with Fantastic Four First Steps. Same thing with F1. Same thing with Elio. Same thing with K-Pop Demon Hunters and Nonas and all the other great movies I've seen this year. But yeah, it's very clear Channing Tatum is on Hot Ones to promote Roof Man. It looks good. I might check it out. Actually, when is Roof Man coming out? Is it coming out this weekend? Oh. No, it's actually getting released on October 10th. I think it's already got 82% Rotten Tomatoes. Cool. Okay. I might have to check that out then. But enough about that. You know, I mean, look, you saw the first, I mean, yes, obviously, if you saw the title of the video, yes, I am going to be talking about the fact that, you know, now we have Channing Tatum coming on Hot Ones this week. But you saw the first half of the video, and you know we got to do this. The month of September 25 in retrospective. And I find it so cool that whenever I open up this file, I have to scroll down a lot to get to where I was before. Before I do this, I want to say one thing. In the month of September, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Holy cow. Yeah. Every day in the month of September was great. I mean, granted, some of that I'm definitely cheating a little bit because a lot of it involved talking to my mom a lot throughout the course of the day and getting something pumpkin spice related. Which reminds me, I gotta do that for yesterday too. One moment, please. Monday, September 29th, 2025. Yep. Yeah, 29 days in a row were all great. Again, a lot of it was all due to pumpkin spice, but you know what? Listen, I'm the one coming up with this list of the best days of 2025. I'll decide what goes on and what doesn't. Plus, it's also nice to satisfy my inner white girl. Yes. By the way, the inner white girl thing is a joke because of how much I love pumpkin spice. White girls really love pumpkin spice. It's true, they do. So with that said, aside from simply getting pumpkin spice, what else did I do in the month of September? Well, actually quite a lot of stuff. I mean, for one thing, the NFL season is back. I had my last full weekend up at Keuka Lake. Saw Claudia Hoyser at Fox Run Vineyards, and then later saw Blue Eyed Soul at Cake and Barrel on the same day. I later saw Blue Eyed Soul at Patrick's a few days later after seeing the first Horseheads game of the year. I saw the Bills game I saw not one, but two Bills games at Latitude 42 Tap House, which is significant because Latitude 42 Tap House is a Bills backer bar. So I did that. What else did I do? Oh, you know what? I gotta talk about what happened on the 13th. Well, I spent the morning with my dad. I actually went to the Pines to say hi to the owners and gave them a jar of pickles and wishing them continued success. Shout out to the owners of the Pines. You guys know who you are. Your facility is awesome. It's so cool. Seriously, if you've never been to the Pines, check it out. For an event, book it for your event. They book weddings, anniversaries, private parties, any big party you can imagine. You can book it at the Pines. Although right now, I would believe the reservations are full because, wedding season and stuff. But seriously, go to the Pines just for a pop-up event. That's usually when I go. Again, to say hi to the owners and wish them more success, of course. And give them a jar of pickles because they like my pickles. But after that, after I went to the Pines, again, shout out to the Pines and the owners of the Pines, I went to my cousin's wedding. My cousin got married on September 13th. And again, maybe because I'm still in the prison though, because it just happened not long ago, but you know what? I'll just say this. It's one of the very best weddings I've ever been to. For sure. And I know it was a great wedding because I cried during the ceremony. Seriously, if I'm ever invited to a wedding and I cry during the ceremony, it means the wedding is good. And this wedding was very, very good. I mean, just about everything about that wedding was, beautiful. Except outside of the fact that it was funny. As I was approaching that wedding, or actually as the wedding was approaching, a part of me wondered, because those two weddings I went to in September and November of 2022, respectively, like, those are the first weddings I ever cried at, and I hadn't been to a wedding since. Is it possible for me to actually have a great time at a wedding without crying? Well, at the moment, I don't know, because I cried at this wedding, so, and I did have a great time, so that answers that. It was a beautiful wedding. If I could do one day in September all over again, it would be that wedding, hands down. Yeah, as of typing it, it was the best way I ever went to. I've also got to type something else. Hold on, let me write this down. Yeah, after the wedding, a couple of us, including the bride and the groom, went to a Volo bar on Market Street. And actually, let me double save that. You know, like for an after party, and it was pretty awesome. I mean, it was just such a really great day, which made it all the more sad when September 14th, the next day, was the last day I was up at Keuka Lake, helping my parents take out everything, clean out the cottage. But we were able to watch football while we were doing it. And we went to Nino's for dinner afterwards. Okay, what else do you do? More pumpkin spice stuff, more pumpkin spice stuff, more pumpkin spice stuff. I went to Grand Central Plaza Discount Liquors and Wines for some tastings, including wines from Glenora Winery. Shout out to Glenora Winery from Seneca Lake. I also went to the Harvest Festival in Corning. That was really cool. I just wound up going to Sonny's in Horseheads and ran to some of the very best people that I know. And they invited me to go to see them at Sonny's again the next night, which I did. But before I did that, I saw Friends with Benny's at Illegal Tap House. That was really great. I saw some Fury Fastpitch softball games. Then followed up by some family dinner. Because family dinner. Let's see, more pumpkin spice stuff. Oh, yes. Horseheads went to Corning and beat Corning in football. That was great. So my family and I went back to Sonny's to see Still Kicking for a little bit, but then we went to Nick's. No kidding. It was my mom's first time trying the ranch at Nick's. And if you guys have ever been to Nick's Pub and Grill in Horseheads and you've had that ranch, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, she loved the ranch, but believe it or not, she thought those were the best onion rings she ever had too. And the onion rings Nick's are pretty good. Not quite as good as the onion rings from the Valley Inn in Branchport, but something you can consider a close second. Let's see, what else? Got some pumpkin spice stuff on Saturday on the 27th. Spent pretty much the entire day with my dad, including going to dinner at Giuseppe's. That was awesome. Actually, forgot to type something else. Went to Rec Brewing Company for a bit, and then to Pick's Pub to watch some of the Penn State-Oregon State game. Yeah, it was a great game, but yeah, Penn State still can't win the big one. I mentioned I saw two games of Bills backers. Well, they were both Latitude for Tap House, but that's what I did on Sunday. And yeah, Monday I talked to my mom a couple times and got some more pumpkin spice stuff. And that brings us to right now. Yeah, I know technically it's cheating a little bit that I do something simple as, oh, I have some pumpkin spice stuff, and I automatically add it to the list of best days of the year. But it should, like, what I dignify as the best day of the year, or and one of the best days of the year, should be dictated by me. And even like getting a pumpkin spice coffee from Dunkin', or even going to a gas station and get pumpkin coffee there, like, that still counts as pumpkin stuff, man. It does. And it was damn good. But speaking of damn good, you know what? Hold on. I forgot to add one thing on, hold on, Saturday. Yeah, I forgot this past Saturday, that's when Sugar Connor announced he was going to do a Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, don't worry, that video is coming tomorrow for sure. Because, you know, I mean, I guess I could give you guys a sneak peek. I mean, it's all sneak peek. And, I mean, listen, he's only done 2 videos as of this video. You know, and all he did was just finish the stuff on, you know, Destiny Island. That's all he did. I mean, granted, it's just, you know what, I gotta agree with Chuck. Like, it's just so surreal that he's actually doing it. But, again, I'll go over this in my video tomorrow. But so far, I'm really enjoying Chuck Connor's Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts. You know, it's funny. For the most part, everyone on YouTube has like a community tab on their profile where, you know, people can like ask questions and stuff like that. And Chuck Conroy posted on his, which says, it's only been 2 videos and everyone's already asking you to do the sequels. Again, I'll talk more about that tomorrow because there's a lot to talk about. But yeah, man, I can genuinely tell you that the month of September was great. You know, it's been the best 26 months of my life, for sure. And you know what? We got a lot to look forward to in October, man. There's a couple of Oktoberfests going on. Football's still in full swing. Halloween's coming up. It's going to be awesome, right? There's a lot to look forward to next month. And I can't wait to get to it. But let's finish up the month of September, which, yeah, the month of September is going to be fun. I mean, listen, personally, I can't believe I actually wound up having that many great days in a row. I don't know. Hey, man, it's my list of the best days of 2025. I'll decide what I put on there. Even if those days really were as simple as talking to my mom and getting some pumpkin spice stuff, you know what? That's all you need sometimes. Although, hold on. Almost forgot something. Almost forgot, on the 19th, I went to Gold, Silver, Diamond to deliver some jars of pickles for several people's birthday gifts, as well as a bottle of Bully Hill's Love My Goat for a certain newly wedded couple. Yeah, funny story. The wedding I went to on September 13th, there's another couple I know that got married on the same day. Dude, I just had a really great idea. It actually might just be possible for, like, the couple at the wedding I went to and this other couple I just mentioned a second ago to, like, meet. Wouldn't that be so cool? And it actually might just be possible to do that. Yeah, I know. I love bringing people together. I do that. That's my thing. I love bringing people together under something really, like, seriously, two couples I know got married on the same day. If they got together and became friends, that'd be so cool. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know. But let's just enjoy the rest of September and get into the month of October. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very home this video. For all of you guys watching Joe today, we'll have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to me, let me know what's back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.